And we're live. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Purple Pod. We got a special episode today of the male self improvement going on. Thank y'all for showing up for this one. We got two really awesome guests. We got Umbre of the house over here to my right. Shout out to you. He's the first time he's coming on. He's one of the mentors, a part of our program. And then over here on my left, go ahead and introduce yourself, bro.
Man, this is Anti-Coon, a.k.a. the Red Pill Crib. Come to the podcast if you want to hear that real shit.
Every time. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for coming in. This is the number one show for dating and self-improvement now, since I'm about to start competing with some people in self-improvement since they want to call me out. Please make sure to like the video on the way in, please, guys, and subscribe. Go follow us on the podcast Instagram too. We're now live on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, Rumble, and YouTube all at the same time. Go sign up for my new coaching, also link below if you want any of my personal help with dating, guys. Our new Patreon is also down there if you want to click that, and you can click the join button right under the YouTube video if you want to become a YouTube member, so you can use some really cool emojis. Also, check out all the new shirts we got in, and we are now streaming on all the audio platforms as well. So make sure to add us on Instagram though, so you can add these guys so we can help them out and show some support. Our producer is actually Cash right now, podcast. Thank you so much for helping out,
Shout
bro.
out to the bro.
Hey, no problem. It was good. You see this error up here? Is
that it happens every time. It's no
Okay.
big deal. You just click over to the side and it'll just go away. It's nothing. But yeah, thank you so much, guys, to do the self-improvement panel. Today we're going to talk about, guys, I really want to talk about the difference between, or something that's going on in the manosphere a lot. There's a big difference between value and false value. There's a big difference between scammers and people that aren't scammers. So we're going to kind of like build a spectrum here and kind of see what makes somebody actually valuable and what makes something actually a scam. That's why I'm really happy that we got my boy Hector on the show today, because he's somebody that I would consider in our mentorship as probably having one of the highest levels of skills and value in our group. And it's something that's very slept on today. It's values. It's things that a lot of men aren't learning today. But if you learn them, they equal success no matter what happens in your life. So it's absolutely essential to learn these type of things compared to a lot of the other stuff that we're learning in society, like going to college or getting degrees, especially when it comes to technology, guys, because technology today, we all see what's happening with AI. If you have a tech job, if you're in tech, if you're in coding, you're an engineer and any of those type of things, we all know that those type of industries are not going to be the same over the next 5 to 10 years. They're going to be replacing people like crazy, and the type of jobs that are going to still be getting fulfilled are the type of jobs that are the most value. So that's why we really got to bring that up. But yeah, just to start, let's just start by saying what we think is, like a scam, and what we think is of real value to us. Like, what do you think is like the biggest scams that people do today? And then like, what do you think is like a big value today that people should recognize more?
I think value is something, and I won't give it like maybe specific. I'll think of one that's a scam, but like value is something that is like after you know what I'm saying, present it and you can use it in your everyday life and it actually affects. You know what I'm saying? It actually gives you, you know what I'm saying? If you teach me how to do this, like it's a lot of real estate courses and shit. And those people go to these conventions and classes,
big seminars,
and it's a lot of holes in the story.
Yeah.
They just sell you to get you in there, and then you go home and you try to buy a house and you just lose all your shit because you ain't, you know what I mean? So things that people present to you that actually you can, in your real life, it changes.
I like to say that in those things, they sell a lot of nuance. And guys, I really want y'all to understand this. When you go and buy a course, when you go buy any of these courses, drop shipping, it doesn't matter what it is, they have to fill it with fluff. The fluff has to be there, or else you feel like you get screwed from their value ladder. So they really, really, really put a lot of bullshit up in there for y'all, just so they can honestly confuse you as well. Because they also don't want you to go buy the same shit or do the same industry that they're making all their money on. If a guy was making millions of dollars doing something like drop shipping, why would he give you the exact way to do it so then you destroy his drop shipping business? It doesn't happen. They give you a bunch of nuance, a bunch of fluff, so then they can sell you this big package for 5 or 10K or 2K or whatever it is. But really, a lot of it is going to keep you from the real information that you needed, the little narrow 10% that's the good information. Like you're saying. Yeah.
Yep. And I think another one, I'll give you an example. This was the scam to me. So like you see the coins, Bitcoin, this coin, the Dogecoin, all this shit. Man, y'all got to understand, these people will not present this to you until they've made their money.
Yes.
Even when you
even when you
think you got in early, it's late to them.
Yes, they bought it a couple months before.
Exactly.
They've been playing. They're playing chess while y'all are playing checkers.
Exactly. So I mean, some people got in on the Bitcoin early, but them other ones, man, they didn't billions. They got their billions. Now they can let everybody else play the rat race.
Yeah.
So just shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But by the time y'all all get into it, by the time they're telling all of the viewers, by the time they're telling the mass, it's because they already got it. All their homies all got it. They all got together and put in like 10K each or 20K each. Like say all the YouTubers. I'm not gonna say names right now, but a bunch of them all did do this fucking months, like a year or two ago. They all went and put their monies in, especially in this section of the internet. They all put their money into a certain one. It all went up very fast because of it. And when they told everybody, look at this fucking coin, it's pumping, it's because they pumped it. They all put all their money into it. So then when all of y'all went and pumped it even higher, they immediately got fucking out and took their bag. This happens all the time today, and nobody calls people out for scamming for this. Y'all think it's a fucking come up or something. It's not. Like there's very few people coming up, and y'all ain't them. Trust me. And I'm telling y'all, and I tell y'all this, guys, as a person that came up from crypto. I bought in 2013. I have been in this shit for a long time. Okay, most people are scamming today. And a lot of y'all aren't computer savvy enough to be fucking doing it. If you're using Android phones, if you're using fucking PC computers, a lot of y'all gonna get y'all shit taken because a lot of y'all already got malware on there. You already got people watching y'all shit to where as soon as you fucking put up a fucking wallet code or anything, that shit is fucking gone, okay? Keyloggers are on everything today. Everything. Everybody has a keylogger on their phone, especially if you don't have Apple. The only reason why Apple is successful is because of their ability to fucking teach that security is a big deal today. That's their whole selling point is security. That's the only reason why. If any of y'all are, like, I cannot tell y'all how many of my friends lost fat bags just because of them using a PC or an Android. It is that simple to get hacked, guys. It's not the world that we lived in 10 years ago. Not even close. And there's so many people that are really good at finessing all this shit. We want to know where all that money's going? It's going right up to the 1%, man, or to fucking China or Russia probably. What do you think about when it comes to like scammers and value? What do you think is the difference? What do you think is real value and what do you think is a scam?
Well, to me, real value.
Here, talk a little closer to the mic too.
Real value versus a scam is something that you can't see the product almost immediately. You know, because on the internet, pretty much anything can be faked. Anybody can show you what they want to show you, but they're not necessarily going to show you where it goes wrong. And that's where the education comes in on your side too. Anybody can teach you step by step by step, but if you don't put it into practice, at some point you're not going to learn the mistakes that can be made throughout the process, the little failures that you're going to have.
That you need to learn from, though. You need to learn from those failures.
That you're going to learn from. There's never a perfect product that is just going to be step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, and boom, produce.
Experience is always the best one.
At some point, you're going to have to put in your own little bit of flavor, your own little bit of strategy, your own mind, and your own intent into it. If you're not putting in effort, then you can't expect a product. It's pretty much as simple as that. And it's easy to do it online to show a fake life, but to actually live it in real life and to be able to produce, that's different. And that's kind of where I live in. Everybody expects their world to be perfect, but when it doesn't go perfect, stuff needs to be fixed. Stuff goes wrong, somebody has to step up and make sure it gets taken care of to make sure that their life can still continue to go comfortably. And a lot of times it is the dirty work that a lot of people don't want to do, but at the same time, that's where I can demand my value.
Yeah, you get to mark the price when it's the work that nobody else wants to do.
Yep.
Yeah, and this is the thing, guys, that a lot of guys aren't leveraging this right here. This ability to have a skill that very few men are getting today because we know how emasculated guys are today. We know we don't have to fucking talk about it anymore on this channel. We fucking know how emasculated men are. We know how bad it is. So if you choose to be one of the few masculine men, you're making 100K a year. You're going to be very valuable to someone or just your family, guys. Yeah. Fuck, it's not even about a job because a job, we all know this, a job will fucking fire you in a heartbeat. You're replaceable, guys. Make yourself unreplaceable.
And that's where it comes back to the man itself. I'm never gonna try to blame anybody else but myself. I'm going to take responsibility on the actions that I've taken, the opportunities I've tried to make, and whether it produces what I wanted or it doesn't produce, it's not on anybody else but me. Mm-hmm. Because it's up to me to be educated to make the right decisions and the right choices to get the outcome that I expected. If I don't, I can't blame anybody else.
Yep.
I can only control what I can control.
Mm.
Everything else that comes from it, it's inconsequential.
Mm-hmm.
I'm only going to blame myself.
Mm-hmm.
So at some point, it comes back to each individual person to take accountability on where they went wrong. Because somewhere down the line, they realize, here's where I made the mistake. Here's where I could have decided differently. And here's where it could have come out the way I wanted it.
Yep.
Facts.
Yeah.
There you
No.
go.
And see, guys, like this is about to be a big deal about this show. Like we're about to be doing a lot of self-improvement channels. We're about to start really doing a lot of this type of stuff because men are not being taught the correct things. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a broad spectrum. There is a lot of things that you can learn, but y'all got to realize these internet gurus, these people that are making the most money, they're going to sell you the thing that they can sell the most. The free market is not necessarily always a good thing. Sometimes it's very fucked up and stupid because they can sell you what's going to make you happy in the moment. Like, what can I do from my computer right here? What can I do?
Facts.
What can I do? Drop shipping? Can I do something where I can just sit right here on my iPad or from my phone and I can do these things? And all those fucking hustles, guys. Everybody is fucking doing them. If it's on the internet, if he's selling a course, if there's a fucking 1,000 videos on YouTube of people doing it, it is not a good market to go to. Everybody's doing it.
Facts.
And some of these big channels, they're preaching fucking going and buying houses when most of y'all don't even have a job or a credit score to go get the fucking houses.
Right.
Y'all need to fucking take some steps back. You know what y'all can fucking go buy? Some of y'all can go buy property right now, just land. Go get you some fucking ag land. Go fucking learn how to grow some food. Go learn how to grow any product that the highest grossing product that you can in your state. Go fucking do it. The highest cash crop. Y'all have no idea how much money can be grown on trees. It is a fact. And a lot of y'all sleep on it. A lot of people are like, oh, farm, it's so hard. There's so much work to do. Do you not understand the technology today? Literally, even if you had the big commercial farm, you don't even have to sit in the tractors anymore. They're driven by GPSs. Like, guys, like the technology does everything today. It's really not what you think.
Right.
And on a small scale, it's fucking even easier. Right. If y'all knew how much of a loop system you can create with aquaponics, where like you have fish, you have all types of things being created, and they're all feeding themselves, and you're not fucking paying for any of it. You're just literally producing money. Y'all have no idea. Y'all are so lost living in the internet.
Right.
This real world out here has a lot of value for y'all. And if you sit here and you keep listening to these fucking internet gurus trying to make $500, $1,000, $5,000 off this bullshit, y'all are never going to learn the truth.
Yeah. Let me say this about scam. A lot of the ideas that people sell are for people that have money. If a tire change is gonna fuck your whole week up, a motherfucking you get a flat tire, you need your fucking transmission go out, and that will set you back. 9 times out of 10, that idea is not for you. If you can lose 10,000 and not even blink, these ideas are for people like that.
Facts. Yeah.
They don't even have it. They selling you this idea, but they, like you said, they leaving so much shit out. If you're a millionaire, a lot of these ideas are achievable. They're, you know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. Let me put 50,000 into this and see if it works. But if you waiting on your check to hit, if you got an app that lets you get half your check a week early, that's not for you.
Yep.
But they won't say that though.
Yeah, they're not going to tell you that. And they're going to tell you, I'll use a fucking credit card to buy this shit right now.
Fact.
They're going to say, do whatever. Like, hey, can you do payments on? Y'all got to understand these click funnel models. Russell Brunson wrote some amazing books. .com secrets, funnel secrets. I can't think of the other one. These books, guys, are fucking incredible at making it to where you know how to manipulate your audience, manipulate your fucking people to buy whatever the fuck you put out to them, and to make them fucking lifelong customers. It's literally turning autist people into fucking customers that are addicted fucking with parasocial relationships with their people. It's not healthy. There's nothing healthy about this. This is free market. This is end stage for capitalism. This is as bad as it's going to get, where people are getting fully manipulated out of their dollar. And the crazy thing, like you were saying, guys, it's all in books. Everything that every course is teaching, you can get in a $5 or $10 book.
Facts.
You literally can get in a 5 or 10, the lowest level of information books, which has been like this for fucking, how many years have we been reading books? Fucking 600-700 years, 100,000 years if we want to go back to the Bible. This is always what we've always gone back to. It's always gone back to the books. If you're trying to do anything else, you're just letting somebody else profit off of you. Like, literally just scam you, guys. You don't have to like I said. There's some people out here. There's some programs that I really do support though. Some of them got some fucking amazing value. Shout out to Clary. I can't think of his name.
Aaron Cleary?
Yeah. Aaron Clary. Shout out to like MLD. I love his fucking course. His inner game course is fucking amazing. So I'm not saying here. Don't think I'm talking shit on everybody, guys. Some people got some real value, but y'all got to be careful about where you shop around. Really do some digging and make sure that you're getting the right value out of whatever you're gonna get into. Here I wanted to read that. That $2 super chat right there. Yeah, click the show like the little plus button and it'll show it. Yeah, right there. Don Juan Plagas 0, $2. Ask gurus to split profit 50-50, see how fast they run. Dude, and you know what? I tested this. You're 1,000% correct. Because I talked to a shit ton of them about my mentoring program and like growing it. And every one of them, I was like, hey, if you're so confident in your ability to grow what I'm doing, why don't you just let me pay this much? Like, let me only pay 1,000. Let me only pay 2,000. Like, if you're so fucking confident, if you're telling me right now for 1,000%, you're gonna make me $100,000 over the next 6 months or whatever, then you should easily be able to loan me this little $8,000 for the rest of this, right? No, they can't. None of them will because they know that most people that sign up for their shit will fail. Exactly. It is all bullshit. 1,000% bullshit, dude. That was a great point though, Don. Thank you for bringing that up. Glenn, what was the click the $2 from Glenn? Just do something. Yes, Glenn. Exactly, guys. Just do something. Right. And something physical. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like you could do all the internet stuff, but do both, man. Have one physical skill and have one internet skill. You wanna learn an internet skill so bad, and you want to learn how to make money on the computer and stuff. Fine. Fucking do that and do a physical thing too. Do both.
Let me ask you something, Sergio.
Yeah.
Why do you think? Why are we de-evolving so much? Like why? Like it's cliche. Too good to be true. Mm-hmm. Shit like that. If it sounds too good to be true, 10 times out of 10.
It is. Yeah.
Like, who the fuck are you? You are in the negatives in your bank account, and somebody presents you $1 million idea. This is a motherfucking scam.
Yep.
You ain't gonna never see $1 million.
Yep.
You might not ever see 10,000 at one time.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So what is it about the easy route? Why is it? I mean, naturally,
it's the path of least resistance, and we love to call ourselves fucking smart. We love to think we're some super fucking smart thing. Smartphone, dumb human, guys. Facts. We are fucking monkeys. We are 1% different from monkeys. We are not that fucking smart. You can easily be manipulated into buying a product. Look at marketing today. Look at how they do marketing today on your phones, guys. You want to know how much of a fucking monkey you are? There you go. Think about how many people are ruled by their phone and what they got. Y'all know how rarely I buy anything for myself? Marketing never beats me. I control what I fucking buy. Ain't nobody controls what I fucking buy. How many few people do that? It's a very rare thing today. I can't remember the other thing I was gonna say, but you said something that made me think of something really good. MLD, $2 from Don Hong. MLD made course to get in shape, and MLD got a lipo. That is true. That is something that is definitely gonna piss a lot of people off if they buy your course and they really are into you for being in shape, but then they hear that you get lipo. That's something that but he's getting older. And I'm watching a lot of his stuff, and I'm starting to understand that if you work in the internet world, or if you work in this type of sphere or something like that, you care a lot about your looks. You care a lot about how you look because your marketing and your ability to sell your brand is a lot based off your looks. So I understand that why these guys are doing it. Would I personally do it? No, but I understand why they're doing it, because for them to keep making millions, for them to keep making money, they have to uphold this look.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, let me ask you this, and this is to Don Juan. Think about this. If you bust your ass and you start making an excess of $15,000 a month, you do it for 2 or 3 years, at what point do you deserve to take a cheat? At what point do you deserve to actually, do some shit like that? If you've been busting your ass for 3 years and you're going to spend something on yourself, it's like, cool, I got a Honda, but I've been working for 3 years straight, no days off. Can I buy the Lambo? Even if I preach humility, I've worked for 3 years straight.
Yeah, when can I get this?
Yeah, when can I spend a little something on myself? And I got a biased love for MLD, but I get what he's saying. But
and so I'll give you a good answer to that though. See, I think it's okay to buy the Lambo when you do your research. And so right now, I'm gonna have to fucking talk shit on somebody real quick. I guess I wanted to save this for Monday when I'm really gonna go in, but I'll go ahead and do it a little bit. like Fresh buying a Lambo. If you buy a Lambo and it's at a point when the market is fucking doing crazy and like it's doing numbers, like the price is gonna keep going up. You're buying a Lambo that's rare and the price is gonna keep going up. You're gonna keep the miles low on it. You're doing certain things like that. Like I've worked for a lot of I worked for one of the biggest exotic truck dealerships in North Texas. I was literally ran the entire business, one of the biggest fucking truck dealerships in the fucking Texas. Okay, one of the most exotic trucks too. And like, and when I was doing that shit, there like, oh man, I don't even know what I was fucking saying. I read that and it fucking threw me off. Shout out to Hector. Shout out to Hector for putting me on this podcast. Real talk on here, fellas. Keep up the good work, bro. You completely threw me off when I read that.
Yeah, no, it's one of my real life friends. Like I said, there's a difference between internet and real life, and sometimes there's some things that you just cannot fake when it's in real life, when it's in person, face to face. That's one of those real good friends that I've known for a long time, and we both had families, we've both been through careers, built ourselves up to a certain point to where we can count on each other. We can say, hey, this is a guy that I can trust on, that I can count on, that no matter what we've been through, thick and thin, we've seen so much been thrown at each other, and we've still come out on top, come out better for it. Because there's only so much you can do to educate and learn. At some point, you have to put it into practice. You have to get out there and do it and actually learn from it. I'm not saying that it's going to be perfect. It's never perfect. But from those little mistakes is where you learn to adjust and adapt and get better at every single little thing. The only person I ever compare myself is to the person I was yesterday. And if I'm not improving today, then that's where I know I'm failing. So that's the level that I set for myself every single day.
Facts. And that's everything too. Like even let's just in dating, because that's what we talk about a lot. You got dating sites, and then you got cold approach. When you get that cold approach,
scoot a little in, so
okay,
my camera a little better. No, I just noticed that it was off a little bit.
When you get that cold approach down, they respect you more. You know what I'm saying? That copy and pasted. I seen a homie. He got blasted on the internet because he didn't copy and pasted a little speech to these females, and two of them called each other because they was cool with each other, and it kind of burned. You feel me?
You have to learn to adapt on the fly.
Everything touched. I just said it downstairs. I don't really believe in shit that I can't touch. I can't feel. I don't. I lost faith in a lot of things because when you realize how fucked up humanity is, you
need to stick to the real.
Exactly.
You gotta stick to the real.
That authenticity in real life and actually putting your hands on it. Yeah, you can probably read a book about learning on how to change an engine or fix an engine, but if you don't go fix that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh no, and that's why I just remembered, guys. So it's the Lambo thing I was talking about, Fresh. So yeah, you can buy cars correctly, but I guarantee you, most people aren't. Like I've watched a lot of his content. I know the dealer that he was doing stuff. If you're going to a dealer, that person is making money off of you. If I'm going to buy a Lambo, I'll tell y'all exactly how you fucking do it. You go find somebody who bought the Lambo and they're selling it. You're buying it directly from another person. And hopefully he fucking got it because his grandfather died. Hopefully, and you do it, what it is you really find the guy who doesn't care about the fucking money. Like his grandfather died. He's just trying to get rid of the fucking Ferrari so he can fucking have his $100,000, $200,000, whatever, so he can go buy whatever the fuck else he wants. You want to find those people and talk them down and get it up as cheap as possible. A lot of people don't teach y'all the real correct ways to fucking buy shit correctly. Shout out to Myron, though. He does do like the Honda. He did everything. He buys the houses now. Great that he gives out, information on buying houses when 90% of the people that watch his show can't buy fucking houses probably right now. So yeah, great information, bro. It really helps a lot. Just like the crypto information. I love watching those episodes. So good. So it makes me so much smarter.
I like that point where you say where you can save a little bit of money finding a private seller. It takes a little bit more effort because the dealership has pretty much already found the cars for you, gave you a selection, cleaned them up, make them look nice and pretty for you to where
it costs money to do that shit.
Exactly.
It costs money.
You're paying for that.
You put in a little bit of effort, a little bit of research, find a private seller that maybe it doesn't need it anymore, doesn't want it anymore, and is willing to get rid of it. Maybe not necessarily at a loss, but not trying to make a big chunk of profit off of it.
Yeah.
Let me. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. Let me put it in layman's terms. This is what I'm. When you go to the 7-Eleven and you buy macaroni and cheese, it's $3.50. When you go to the Walmart, it's 89 cents. You know what you're paying for? Convenience.
Convenience.
And a lot of people
are paying for convenience today.
Yep.
A lot of people are addicted to it because it's the path of least resistance. We're so privileged. Fuck.
Hell yeah.
Why are y'all so privileged? Why are we all so privileged?
We lazy bastards.
Like, guys, y'all want to know why the world is so bad today? We're so privileged.
Right.
We grew up too easy.
One of my homies said, he said, bro, I lost my remote and watched the same channel all day. I said, get your fat ass up,
Fucking
dog.
first world
You
problems,
lost
right?
the remote, my nigga.
First world problems right there, man.
It's very true though, because that's exactly where I kind of set myself up on my life. I kind of figured if I'm not going to have the money to be able to just pay for everything to get taken care of, then I better be able to know how to take care of myself.
Facts.
So I took it upon myself to say, okay, I'm going to need a car. I better learn how to fix it. I went and got my diploma, learn how to fix cars. I know I'm going to need a house. I'm going to want to fix stuff in my house.
Fix it.
I built my career. I've got 10 years plus in the multifamily industry, working in apartments, working in houses, single family residential. So I learned to fix through HVAC, electrical, plumbing, painting, carpentry, you name it, it gets fixed.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm what I consider self-sufficient. I'm not necessarily relying on somebody else to give me their prices, their quotes, their estimates. I'm not at their demand. I can negotiate because I have a little bit more of education and experience on doing it myself.
You got to
The power of negotiation.
I'm not going to depend on somebody else to do it for me. I'll just do it myself.
Right.
And if I don't know, I'm going to learn. I'm going to teach myself. I'm going to research, and I'm going to try. It might not come out perfect, but I'm going to learn from that first time. I'm going to get better at it the next time. I'm not afraid to lose. Yeah. I've lost so many times that I'll try and try again.
Yep. No, guys, negotiate. See, this is crazy because there's so many angles to negotiation. You have this angle of negotiation because you have such a skill set. You can negotiate all types of things in your life from your skill set, okay? And then there's also negotiation, like I'm talking about, how you can literally talk down anybody on. If you're ever spending big money on something, guys, I'm talking thousands of dollars. I mean, if you're not trying to get a cheaper price, save money or something, you're losing so bad. Every time you save $1, you make $1. And guys, this might be a little extreme, and people tell me I'm extreme for this, but I don't fucking care. But I literally keep track of every time I save money. Even the times whenever I really want to go eat or something and I don't go do it and I go eat at home, I'll mark down that I saved that $5 or $6 I was going to go spend or something. I mark it down every time. At the end of the year, I add it up. Guys, it has never been less than 30 or 40 grand every year. I'm literally making an extra 30 to 40 grand every fucking year because I fucking do this one thing, because I negotiate on every fucking thing that I can.
That's real.
It's not that hard, guys. It's even as simple as returning things correctly. You know how people are too lazy to return something? You need to return it as soon as possible. That is literally money that you're just throwing away. And people do this shit all the time, especially with Amazon today. I'm guilty of it. I've done it before, guys. I'm not going to say I haven't done it before. I've done it. I feel you. If I'm one of the best at this and I've done it, I know y'all must be doing a fuck ton.
Man.
Y'all must be, because I rarely fuck up on these things.
Like you said earlier, path of least resistance.
It is.
It's convenient. We're just going to start to get addicted to it. We're going to become lazy, but then we're going to start complaining in the back end, not realizing at the very beginning it was our decision from the start.
We did it to ourselves.
So take accountability and know that you had a choice in it at some point. So don't blame anybody else but yourself.
Yeah, I got a really good question. Well, first hit that dollar really quick so I can say shout out to him. Well, I think it was Joe Cole's $1. You can click it right at the top, I think, and it will pop up. Yeah, but a super sticker. Thank you for the $1, Joe Cole. I'm sorry I didn't see that earlier, but thank you so much, bro. No, I want. Oh shit, what was I gonna ask?
Convenience.
Saving
money.
What were you just talking about?
About convenience and some point
taking accountability.
Because at some point you made a choice. You know, we're convenient.
Yeah. And that's why I want to ask. Okay, would y'all? What do y'all think? Because I personally really believe in this. Like, I personally believe in throwing yourself in the trenches, putting yourself into the hardest position, because that's where you learn the most. I get a lot of flack for this. I get a lot of people that tell me, that's ridiculous. I would never kick my kids out at, for not getting jobs at 18, 19, 20. It's just like, no, I think that they need to sometimes. Like, that happened to me, guys. I was kicked out at 18 and it was the greatest thing that ever happened to me. So what do y'all think about that? I'll start with you on this one.
Like that example specifically?
Well, not that example specifically, but
like, so Castaway.
Yeah, like
the fucking plane fell out the sky and I landed on an island and
just do you think that like you should throw yourself in the trenches in the sense that, like, say you're born in a privileged family? I know that you probably weren't raised in a privileged family and stuff, but like for me, I came from a middle class family, so it's like I had to throw myself in the trenches to learn what it takes to build up.
Facts.
Like to learn what I needed to learn, what I needed to be able to come up again.
Facts. Okay.
And like, and I so like, do you think that? Well, I mean, if you were from the trenches, it's harder to, I guess, answer that type of question,
because we didn't have before.
So something that I believe really strongly is that if you're from the bottom, you have to see the middle and upper for you to strive for it.
Exactly.
Because you don't know, you can't even visualize it. You know.
Well, do things like go places and don't bring money, and then let everybody around you do things and don't bring money. Like, teach yourself, like, this is a strategy. I left my wallet. For one, you can actually figure out who your friends are. That'll let you know some shit right there. You know
Yep.
what I mean? But absolutely, take that Ramadan, Lent. People take, like, that's literally them taking a break from all their bullshit. Do that for a year and a half. Like the purpose of Lent and Ramadan is to eliminate these bad habits for however long, 30, 40, 45 days, whatever, and continue to do that. Just because Ramadan's over, Lent is over, you're really supposed to continue breaking these bad habits.
Yes.
Absolutely. Deprive yourself. Because guess what? When you bounce back from you know what I'm saying? And you have more of a discipline, more of a structure, it's going to pay off.
Yeah, every time.
What
So
I'm saying?
what do you think about throwing yourself into the trenches?
Yeah, no, I completely agree with what you're saying. I'm pretty sure other people have said it before. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable.
Yes.
The way you're going to know that you can evolve is because you're putting yourself in a situation where you don't necessarily have a direct plan, a proven plan, step-by-step guidance, somebody holding your hand and guaranteeing that it's going to come out right.
Facts.
Sometimes you have to dive in head first and see, if I make a mistake, I'm going to improve on it. If I don't make a mistake, now you have that built up confidence that you can trust your instinct, your gut, in that your decision that you made was a correct one. Nobody can guarantee that it's perfect. And I live in that world of when stuff doesn't go perfect, I'm there to fix it. You know, just my career in and of itself is people wouldn't need me if stuff was perfect all the time. If stuff never broke, never needed fixing, I would be out of a job.
Yep.
Right.
It's inevitably at some point for everybody, something's going to get broken. Something's going to need to get fixed. Their world is not going to be perfect.
Right.
That's where I step in to make it all better, make it right. And that's where I can provide my value and negotiate my prices, more demand my prices.
That's beautiful.
So
Demand,
the only way I was able to build myself up to that position is I've thrown myself in uncomfortable situations. I'm originally from Laredo, Texas, down south, border town. I left my parents' house when I was 18 years old, kind of just felt this need of, I'm not going to go to college. I don't want to be at my parents' house anymore. I don't want to have that feeling of, no matter what, my parents, my dad, my mom are going to take care of me.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't see that as providing value.
So weird that people want that.
Yeah. So the way I felt that I was going to push myself, I literally left town. I left from Laredo, Texas to Austin, Texas with my brother. Yeah, he helped me out a little bit, but he was still my brother. He gave me that tough love of, yeah, I'll give you a place to sleep, but you better go out there. You better provide. You better provide some value. We got rent to pay. We got food to pay. We need gas. You know, we need to provide. So, it's getting comfortable with being uncomfortable. And that's how you're going to evolve that Pokemon battle stuff. You can just evolve them with that candy or whatever, but it's not
with the rare
same
candy. It's not the
it
same.
goes through those tough battles that gets him to
where you learn all the new stuff.
Where you learn the mistakes that you shouldn't be making.
Right.
Yeah. You can't just cheat and buy the rare candies, guys.
You know what it is? Somebody told me this, like when you become 18 and you leave the nest, you go to college or whatever. A lot of people that take this college route is now you can just eat Starburst in the morning. Now you can eat cake 5 times a day because all the structure is gone. So now you got to pick which one it is. You feel me? Like, are you going to utilize this freedom to make yourself better?
Or make it worse.
Or you just going to fuck off?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
I advise everybody to get a head start. Find somebody, like, especially now. See, I left the nest in 2003. I already knew. I went to Orlando, Florida to go to Full Sail University. Came home. All these niggas was in jail.
Man.
I said, nah, I'm not.
I ain't doing it.
I'm gone. I jumped off the porch.
Don't let me forget the word confidence, guys. That's part of the next question. I don't want to forget it. But let me read this from Joe Cole really quick. $5. There's no real on the internet. Never become a stand of any content creator because they are all salesmen. Only listen to what they expertise in. Correct, bro. Definitely. Like if they sell books, fucking buy their books, guys. I'll teach y'all a lot about how the whole sales thing works for the internet. The very bottom. There's something called a value ladder, and they want you to climb up the value. At the very bottom of the value ladder is the book, guys. Get the fucking book. Get the book. It usually has all the information in the other shit, but they put it in a book, and most people are too lazy to read the book, and then they profit off those people who won't read the book. Guys, listening to an audiobook is literally no different than listening to a few podcast episodes.
True.
If you can listen to this podcast, if you can listen to any podcast a few times in a row, you can listen to a fucking audiobook. Like, you can listen to it in your car. You can listen. There's so many. It drives me crazy that people don't do this stuff because it's so easy. Yeah. It's not even hard to do it. So the confidence thing, I got to ask, so why do y'all think that there is such a lack of this type of confidence? Like these, like, everything that you know how to do, like the skills that we have, it gives us this level of confidence that I don't see today. I don't see it in the young people today. I don't at all. Especially like when I read about these kids that are 18, 19, 20, and they just don't want to leave their house. Like, there's no drive to do it. Why do we think this is happening? Like, what is your opinion on why you think that this confidence is just gone? Like, what happened?
Bad. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. Who'll go this time?
To me, I would say they were sold a dream. They were sold a dream, whether it was
Mm.
television, whether it was movies, whether it was music, whatever the entertainment industry. People were unable to separate entertainment from actual real life value.
Facts.
Entertainment is meant to keep you captivated, but not necessarily give you any true information that's going to benefit your life, your actual real day-to-day life.
Very true.
So at some
the
point,
entertainment became real.
yeah, at some
It became
point,
life.
I always come
Facts.
back to who made the decision of what you're going to pay attention to, what you're going to follow. Are you going to rely that much on entertainment and use that as your role model, or are you going to use your real life, your family,
Your
your
father,
parents,
yeah.
the people you see around you that are actually producing, that are actually valuing stuff that will get you through the day-to-day?
Facts,
I mean,
bro.
I'm not a flashy stuff. My jewelry, my car, my
Yeah.
clothes is not going to make my money. Is not going to make me. My skills and the stuff that I can do to make a bad situation better, fix whatever's broken, that's what's going to get me through the day.
That's real
day to
fucking
day.
value right
Not
there.
flashy
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Facts. I'm gonna blame parenting. Awful raggedy
For letting them get that
parents.
fucking watch that shit. Yeah.
Yo, I seen, like, just watch. Just go out and watch how mothers coddle their sons and tell their kids, tell their daughters, there's a, almost preach the escape route before you even locked in. You feel me? Like, there's a big thing going on now. It's these women have OnlyFans and they got kids.
Mhm.
And they're like, and what happens when your son is getting shoved in lockers and when they getting bullied and shit because of decisions you made? Well, I'll just teach my son to, have a strong mind. No, bitch, stop fucking on camera, bro. They don't even care about their children.
They don't.
They said, well, even if he's getting shoved in a locker, at least it's with Jordan's on. Like, the parenting is awful.
This is crazy.
And the fathers are, you know what I'm saying? It's selective because these bitches will run you away from your children. I put that on the hook because I know I know way better fathers than mothers. They will push you away. But I think overall, the structure's not in the home anymore. And this is what we doing. What your father told you to do? When you lost your brakes, go fix it. Here goes some tools. There you go.
Yep.
That's my favorite saying.
These motherfuckers will buy their kid a whole new car.
Oh yeah.
Because they doing 80 in residential neighborhoods and hitting the brakes every day, fucking it up, but they'll fix it for them.
Hey, that's
and that's where it does, like you said,
Yeah.
it does come from the house. Because at some point, if you're doing everything for your kids, then they're going to rely on you for every single thing. But at some point, you have to kind of let them fall.
Got to.
Let them fall. Let them
take
make
the training
mistakes.
wheels off.
Take the
Yeah.
training wheels off. It's not, I mean, as long as they're still breathing,
It's
let
okay.
them try again. Let them
Yeah.
try and try again. Because when they do accomplish, that's already building up their confidence ever
Thanks.
so much.
Right.
And that little bit of confidence starts to grow little by little. And then the next time they have another issue that they want to attempt, you say, go ahead and try.
Facts.
They're not afraid to fail because they've
Right.
seen you give them an opportunity to fail. And then at some point they come out better for it.
And this is another heavy one. Women, parents, fuck that. Even in a nuclear family, they're teaching their daughters to be career women and not wives.
Mhm.
That's a big. I mean, it's a lot of elements to that, but that's big.
Yeah.
These women they got a family. Well, most of the time it's single parent households. It's mothers. Well, don't depend on nobody. Don't depend on no man. Get out here and get it. That information is conducive to a stable-minded child, somebody that actually kind of understands life a little more. But when you're telling a little girl don't depend on a man, now she's like, okay, so life just got hard. I'm 20 years old. I'm in the streets, mildly attracted, in the prime of your life. Stripper pose, OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? It's not really teaching you to, you know what I'm saying, like, back to the family.
Mhm.
Everybody's taught to be, you know what I'm saying, separated and shit like that. And a young attractive woman understands her value, and that's her motherfucking beauty. So what does she do? She leverages that. She doesn't even put effort into being better inside. Her shell is beautiful, but this bitch heart is black.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's a train wreck, bro.
Mhm.
We going backwards.
It's
We
a vicious
devolving.
circle.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's just a vicious
Fathers.
circle. At some point, somebody has to step in
Yeah.
and say, "We can't let it continue like this."
Facts.
And me, I put the responsibility on men. I'm always going to come back to and say it's still up to us. Because
Especially the father. If it's
moment
around,
we
it's
let
gotta be
it-
the family's fault. It's definitely more the father.
if we let stuff get away, they're going to try more. You give an inch, they take a mile. So
Yeah.
at some point, you have to set the standard and say, "This is a way that I've known how it's going to be better. Be stable." We can't just be going around doing whatever feels good.
Facts.
We can't go off of what feels good. We have to go off of what's going to actually produce value and get us to the next day, because we all have what we all need: our food, our shelter, our transportation. For the most part,
Absolutely.
some people can do differently, but we all have what we need to get done. And if there's anything that's going to mess up that flow of getting that accomplished,
Right.
that's where it's up to the man to step up and say, "Nope, bring it back to center.
Exactly.
This is what's important. All
Right.
that extra stuff doesn't matter."
This all goes back to the like. It sounds like the whole confidence thing all goes back to just not having fathers in the household anymore. Like
Yep.
we talk about all the fucking time on the ladies' show, guys. No fathers in the household equals a fucked up society. No confidence in men.
Yep.
It's fucked up. Formal Goose Foundation. Thank you for asking that. Hey, what's your view on men having OnlyFans, bro? I mean, there's guys that have OnlyFans and they don't have sex on there. Like they have OnlyFans and they sell, like, I think what's his name does that. I can't think of his name. Bam Man Kevo. Bam Man Kevo goes on there and he only sells like a bunch of other shit. And I mean, of course, there's some guys that are more porn stars. I mean, guys should make money any way they can. Yeah, guys
Right.
can have OnlyFans. It's no big deal. I mean, a woman can have OnlyFans too. She just needs to accept that she's not going to be able to be. She's going to be for the streets for the rest of her life, whatever she wants. And shout out to everybody from Twitch watching. I've never had a few Twitch people watching at
Shout out
once,
to the
so
Twitch
that's
folks.
awesome. We never have Twitch watchers, so yeah, what's up, guys? It's definitely
I'm getting
rare.
clowned in there.
I know,
Then
definitely.
he said I grabbed the mic like it's a kidney.
Oh man, they're gonna.
They pay attention to the smallest
Hey
details,
man,
but
salute.
just
You're
entertainment.
here. Thank you.
Entertainment.
Yeah.
That's how I know we've got them
Facts.
entertained. 'Cause
Facts.
they're already checking everything out. Just as long as they're absorbing the words that we're saying.
Yeah, facts.
No, so guys, I want to know, like, whenever we talk about value, or we like talk about, let's just say like job, I guess. What do y'all think is the most valuable job a man can have today, to provide the most to society? You know, like the most value to society. I'll start with you on this one.
And this is, oh man,
Value
This is like-
financially or
Yeah,
We'll
but
just say not. I want to say like wholehearted value, like all around. We could say spiritually. We could say, doctors. They save lives. Like, there's a lot of career. Military career, which is technically protecting the country. Police officers. There's your value in like you being able to fix anything that's ever messed up. There's a lot of different. I don't know. Like when I think of this question, I honestly think of a lot of different jobs that have a lot of value for society, I guess you could say. Like, I don't know.
due to the state of the culture, I would say a mentor,
Yeah.
because mentors fill a lot of holes. It's a lot.
But because they might affect 10,000 men.
Exactly.
Dude, that is so fucking true.
Hell yeah.
1,000% that. Like, that was a good one. What do you think is one of the most valuable jobs or careers that a man can have today?
I mean, I don't want to brag on my own, but to me, like I said, my
Definitely
job
what I
is
do.
hombre of the house. It's just all around man of the house.
There you
You
go.
got to take care of the household. You got to take care of your career. You got to take care of anybody and everybody that depends on you. And at some point, they depend on you because you've built yourself up to they know you
Right.
can produce. They
Yeah.
know you can provide. They know that no matter what the situation is, you're going to be there to step up, to figure it out. Like I told y'all earlier downstairs, my favorite saying that my father put on me, búscale la manera. That's in Spanish, but it's literally saying find a way.
There you go.
We've been on this earth for hundreds of years, thousands of years. So many other people before us have figured out a way. So that means we can figure out a way. Búscale la manera. That sticks with me so hard because he would tell it to me every single time. And I gave y'all a story about how I had an issue with my truck. And he literally pointed at his toolbox, said, there you go.
There you go. Gave you the
Find a
tools.
way.
Fix it.
And that sense of accomplishment after getting that done, and my father being able, even though I knew I could fall back on him, but he really didn't hold my hand to it. That
Facts.
sense of confidence is what literally led me up to this point where I am.
Right.
Okay.
My father told me all the time. He said, "Bro, work with what you got. Stop fucking." Because what happens is you start creating excuses. You'll say, "Well, I don't have," like you said. Well, you got a phone, and it's just like a little $200 phone. Well, if I had $1,000 phone, use what you have.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, you got to go mow an acre. Yeah, you only got a 32-inch blade. Guess what? It's just gonna take you longer.
Yep.
Don't not do the acre because you ain't got a 54, 63-inch blade. Work with what you got.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely mentorship. I think I was gonna say fatherhood, but it doesn't.
Yeah,
Fatherhood.
but no, it really is. Like,
yeah.
it's just fatherhood in general.
Facts.
Long Beach, this host needs confidence. We don't believe you're the guy. Really, man? I mean, if you wanted to call in and you want to see how confident, I mean, what is confidence to you, Long Beach? Like, what do you think confidence is? Because I would say I'm way more confident than most guys in Manosphere. I have 28,000 subs on YouTube, and I think I'm literally better than Myron and Fresh and Fit. I literally, and actually, you know why I think that? I know it. The type of confidence that I have is actually something that you only get from building it. People like them only have confidence because they got to the point where they like could make millions of dollars, and then they had their confidence. They didn't have it beforehand. You could see it in some of their earliest videos. They didn't have any of it. I actually built my shit up. I actually ran 2 fucking startup companies. Literally ran 2 startup companies. I've made 10 businesses. There are very few people that have the experience that I have the confidence that I have, the confidence to fail too. A lot of guys just fucking hit it one time and they fucking make it, and then they think that they're somebody. You still ain't nobody if you're scared to still fail. Go look at Fresh and ask him how he's doing with fucking starting his other business and all the stuff he's been talking about for months wanting to do. He hasn't started any of those fucking things because he has no value to actually teach men on things. Y'all will see over time who has the real value around here. Y'all are about to really fucking see. And it's gonna come straight from Texas because we're the realest fucking state. Let's be real here.
Confidence comes from accomplishments, and when people depend on you, it's because you accomplished several things. And when people depend on you, that's the ultimate responsibility because failure is not an option.
Mm-hmm.
Failure is not an option. They depend on you
Shout out to
for
Mike
a
Rashid.
reason.
Yeah.
So if you put yourself up to that point where people can depend on you because they know time and time again you come through for them, that's the ultimate confidence. That those people know they could depend on me. That their life is that much more stable because they know they have me in their life. That no matter what life throws at you, there's no time to panic.
Let me ask you this: when do you let go?
Let go as far as
like when, as at a certain age, as kids get, 13, 14, you start noticing like, oh, okay, you're not listening to me no more. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, at some point, yeah. Like I have 3 kids. Once they get to that teenager stuff, you have to let them fall.
Facts.
Let them fall.
Yeah.
Let them make mistakes to a certain extent. There's still going to be some guidance. There's only so much words you can impart on them. It's more of setting the example.
Facts.
Do you see me out there chasing stuff that does not affect me or benefit me in my day-to-day?
Right.
If I'm not chasing it, that means that I don't see any benefit or value to it.
Right.
See, what's scary though is like you can be the best example today, but because of the fucking influencers and because of the fucking internet and Instagram, they will be looking up to this fucktard like fucking somebody on Twitch, like just think of one of the many different fucking Twitch dumbasses, and they will look up to that instead of their own father that's doing it correctly. And I'm saying this as a guy, guys, that was really into gaming, and I have a fucking amazing father. I mean, gaming back then wasn't shit compared to like what it is today. Right. Like I was going to fucking tournaments across the country for MLG when I was only 15 years old. So there's definitely like a huge difference between what y'all do as gaming now, where you're just doing churn marketing, or you're doing the same old bullshit, and you're just following people that are just churn marketing y'all also to watch their channel or to fucking do gambling, children gambling. Like, God, that's the craziest thing about Twitch is the fact that they promoted fucking gambling for as long as they did.
And that's why it's so important to try to help them separate the internet from real life. The internet, they're going to show you what they want to show you. They're going to show you all the good stuff. They're not going to show you the failure. They're not going to show you the mistakes. They're not going to show you the bad times. Right. They're going to show you like they live the perfect life. But when is the last time anybody's life has been perfect?
It's never been.
Never exactly. Been. And that's the world that I live in. When it's not perfect, it's time for me to step up.
And I love it.
You have to step up.
Y'all gotta fall in love with failure. You need to fall in love with being at the bottom in the trenches. You need to fall in love with eating ramen noodles. I'm dead ass. Like, literally, you need to fall in love with that shit because that's where all the growth, I swear, the second people wake up and realize that the greatest things in life come from being at the bottom, everybody will force themselves to the fucking bottom. But most people don't understand that that's where you learn everything. That's where you really figure out who you're made of, too. Right. And what you're capable of. Most of y'all never tested yourself, and that's why you ain't shit. If you tested yourself, you'd realize, God damn, I'm a badass. I can't believe I did that. Right. I can't believe I figured that out. My brain is fucking incredible. Right. But a lot of people never even test themselves on some of this shit.
Nah, they like he said, they just comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And I'm anti-comfortable niggas. Going back against the wall. I'm a red pill community guy in fucking Kansas City, Missouri, where like in the fucking trenches,
Opposite, bro.
I jump in the line of fire every day on fucking purpose, bro. I be posting pictures of the Golden Girls, like, yo, I found y'all's future picture in this motherfucker. I'm clairvoyant like that, bro. I pin myself up against the wall just to, you know what I'm saying, just to fight or lose or win or whatever. I sat on a panel with a trans woman, a motherfucking bisexual woman, and a gay man, and I'm sitting right here, like between these two. But bro, I did that shit.
No fear.
Comfortable with being uncomfortable.
Facts.
And they're not going to shake you from who you are. Regardless of the situation, you know who you are.
Facts,
That's the
man.
confidence.
Get out there, man. Do your motherfucking thing, dog. Like, just men, we just got to get more. We got to get stronger. And once we become stronger, the women will follow behind because they won't. We set the bar. The bar right now for financial income is 100,000. Every female, 80% of women, what you want? 100,000. This, that bullshit. Cool. That's fine. But once you raise the standard to a man that can actually be a good father and provide structure and show me some shit and make me better, that will be what they looking for. They won't even say 80,000, 100,000. I don't give a fuck if he make 25,000. That motherfucker, he's with me.
Yep.
To the end. Like we just gotta we gotta change the standards out here. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Anyone who doesn't lift hasn't really tested themselves. There's a thing called mind muscle connection. If you have never developed it, you cannot know true mental strength. Yeah. No, I know exactly what you mean, bro. Let me think. There was another question I was gonna ask.
This motherfucker.
Most of the guys reading this chat and will giggle. Yeah, bro. I never have Twitch people on here, so it's fucking dope that I have Twitch people on today. I'm excited to have y'all on here, man.
Twitch people are interesting.
Yeah, Twitch is definitely it's a whole different platform.
Different crowd. Every single platform has different crowd of people.
Twitch is what? Is Twitch mainly for what?
Gaming.
Oh, it is for gaming.
E-thoughts.
Oh my
E-thoughts.
God. Hey,
so
like E-thoughts.
Boy, they got the jokes. Boy.
Internet versus real life.
Destiny, when he was going to war with Sake the Sinner,
yeah,
bro, that was fucking him up, bro. They got the
dude. I'm so happy you just brought that up. It's one of my favorite. It's one of guys. Like, no, I've been a part of it. So no, third Reich. I totally agree with you, bro. Like, I love Twitch. Like, I've been on Twitch for years. So like, I totally know what you mean. I like Twitch a lot too. I used to be a huge gamer, so I totally feel you. But no, dude, and it's because of the trolling. That's what makes Twitch so good is the fucking trolling. Fucking Destiny's group, whenever they went and trolled him after that, and they kept doing like the fucking the NFT thing. Oh my God. Right. It was so funny, bro.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
There's nowhere on the internet where there's like a stronger base of fucking just straight trolls that are like, oh.
Yo, they was coming in like they was really on some like the troll was like
the
trigonometry
time,
troll,
bro.
Like fucking Oscar-worthy troll. I was like, what he about to ask some real shit? And he was like, I didn't have enough tea. And
I don't think I've ever laughed that hard at a fucking video before. Like, I was dying. I will do anything if y'all form a fucking community like that for me. I will do anything. Oh my God, I want the greatest trolls of all time to watch me because God, I just need to hang out with Destiny and just DM him for the next few months until I get like an interview with him or something.
I want to go to war with.
If there's a community that goes full throttle, it's the Twitch community.
Yeah, dude, they're fucking hilarious
because they be on the motherfucking all day, 16 hours a day playing the game.
Well, and way more. I clicked the live tab on YouTube the other day, and I realized there's not that many people who go live on YouTube. Like, there's literally like, I want to say there's like 5% of channels compared to what's on Twitch. Like, there's probably thousands of channels on Twitch live right now on Twitch. Right. But if you looked on YouTube, there's probably only like 50 to 100. Right. It's completely different. It's insane how many people are like on Twitch.
Right.
It's a whole different game.
You know what Academic said? I don't know if you've been watching DJ Academics. He got caught up
Not
in
lately,
some bullshit. But he said, what's it called? Like Twitches. We're doing a podcast, but when you sitting there and you actually doing what's it called? Streaming.
Yeah.
He said streaming is 10 times more difficult. What you think about that?
It is because you can easily fuck up. Like, y'all see how often fucking I space out and I'm saying something or I'm thinking something and then I read something and it just completely makes me divert. Because like if you're not good at staying on topic, you have to be good at staying on topic, good at knowing what you're talking about, not saying a bunch of fluff and bullshit. Because it's really easy. That's what's easy to do on the internet is like accidentally talk for 5 hours about one thing and then everybody's like, you just said that thing very complicated, and for 5
Right.
hours. Like so, like sometimes you're just kind of repeating yourself a lot. So
right.
yeah,
Shout
no,
out to Rolo.
streaming's
Rolo guy.
hard because you got to stay different and stay entertaining to your crowd that likes you. Like, thank God I don't really have a crowd, so I just get to say whatever the fuck I want, and then like my people are gonna like no matter what. Yeah, go ahead and send me the link, bro. Type it or go to invite in the middle. Can you click that for me towards the middle of the screen? On the bottom, it says invite. Yeah, click that and then copy, and then you can just paste it in the post to comments. Do you know how to do it on Apple?
We do it live.
It's Command V. Or I think, or is it Command V, or like it's like the button right next to the space bar. Yeah, there you go. I don't know what it's called, if it's Command or what the fuck, or it's called some weird button. But yeah, there you go, bro. You can totally call in really quick, and we'll definitely talk to you. You're gonna come roast me? Let me think. What else do I want to ask? Cash, what? Do you have anything to say? I think your mic's on. If you wanna throw in your input on anything.
Nah, man, I'm just enjoying the show, man.
You're just enjoying the show?
Learning some things.
Seeing how we're getting roasted on.
I'm actually falling in love with this producer job. I need to go take some more classes so I could.
I'm telling you, once you put yourself in an uncomfortable situation, do something
next thing
you've
you know,
never
you
known
love it.
about. Just try it. Now you love it, and you go offer your skills to somebody, maybe for free on your spare time, and then suddenly you provide so much value that they have no choice but to offer you a contract.
Isn't it crazy though? Like the spark when you learn something new, like how good it feels sometimes. Like I remember, like when the first time I worked for a church, guys, when I was 13 years old, and the first time I remember doing the camera switches for myself, I fell in love with that shit. I started doing everything for that church that was any type of video production or lighting or anything. I loved all of it. It's crazy the little inspiration you get whenever you just try something, though, like the beauty in it.
There's nothing to be scared of. You can't be afraid to lose. You can't be afraid of making a mistake, because
and you gotta be willing to try anything too.
Pretty much.
Because what if you always pigeonhole yourself your whole life towards this one genre of things, but in reality, the thing that your purpose, the thing you're meant to do, is all over here, like completely on the other side.
That's what I'm saying.
Like you're ignoring like your whole purpose.
I've done so many things throughout my life that I've gotten to the point where I tell people, don't ask me what I can do. Tell me what you need. And then at that point, I can tell you, yeah, I can do it. Or maybe I'll say, no, I can't do it. But most of the time, yeah, I can do it. At some point, I've tried it. I've done it. I've mastered it or haven't mastered it. But I'm good enough to where I can say, yes, I can do it. So don't tell me what I can do. Don't ask me what I can do. Tell me what you need. Because I'm that confident that I'm pretty sure I can say yes.
Thanks.
Middle guy, if you're up for trying anything, would you hold a gay man's bits to try something new? Oh yeah, this is typical Twitch chat for sure. This is definitely Twitch. Let me think, man. Would I want to touch a man's private parts? A gay man specifically. I don't know. That's a really hard choice, bro. I don't know. That's really hard.
When you go get a physical, they have to check.
It's hard.
The doctor has to check you. So I wouldn't hold that against the doctor that's checking you.
Yeah.
I
don't know, bro. You got me there, bro. I don't know, man. You might have me on that one, Formal. I can't do anything. Come on, hey.
I ain't doing no gay shit for no money.
Third Reich, you gonna call in, bro?
Oh yeah.
I'm not saying anything else with no. You're in the closet. It's all good.
Get comfortable with being uncomfortable.
He said, like, I'm not saying anyone else would know. If you're in the closet, it's all good. We don't want to drag you out. Bro, I got a really beautiful girlfriend. I know that's not a good excuse because there's definitely guys that got beautiful girlfriends and they're also still gay. So I'll take that one back. But no,
a lot of anal play out here.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to see if I'm gay or not, let me think. How can we test this?
To see if you're gay?
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing to prove.
Motherfucker come at me with gay shit. I'll just be like, you got me fucked up immediately. When I tell people, I don't even have I don't have like a hesitation.
I just don't show my girlfriend to the internet, bro, because that's honestly stupid. Hey, that's a good thing to talk about, actually. Just so everybody knows, if you ever have a girl or anything like that, or like she's the type to be on the internet all the time, they're not girlfriend material, guys. Like, you need to find the girl that not only does she not want to be on the internet, but she wants you to protect her from the internet. She doesn't even want to be on that shit either because it's dangerous. The internet's not for, like, back in fucking early 2000s, guys. we took that shit serious. Like shit, like
Shut
we never fucking posted when we went out of town. Like nobody said. Like I remember my mom specifically in like the early 2000s being like, "Oh, make sure nobody says that we're going out of town so nothing bad happens."
Facts.
Like, and it's crazy. And now it's like, "Oh, I'm in Bahamas, bitch."
Right.
Yes! Oh, and I'm gonna tag at my apartment, my location too on my other post, so y'all know exactly where I live. Goofy, bro. All right, yeah, Andrew Tate's here. Yeah, go ahead and click that. So when you go down to the little video thing, Cash, over here on the left, do you see it? Yeah, like go down. Like, yeah, you can click add to stream. No, go to the Tate guy. Go up, the left. Like so, like see on the far left where it says purple, put like the little yeah,
two icons.
yeah. Click that right there. All right, Tate.
Hello?
Go ahead and talk to us.
Yo, dude.
It might be through the TV volume.
Yo.
Yeah, what's up, bro?
What's your thoughts on Andrew Tate?
It's a burner account.
What'd you say?
What's your thoughts on Andrew Tate?
Oh, you do. You definitely sound like Andrew Tate. Hold on, let me turn the TV up, bro, because I can barely hear you.
I think he's playing the audio through his speakers.
Is he doing a soundboard?
I think he said, "What's your thoughts on Andrew Tate?"
Oh, what's my thoughts on
Oh,
Andrew
yeah.
Tate?
There you go.
Like all around thoughts.
Are you asking what's my all-around thoughts on Andrew Tate?
Yeah, what's your thoughts?
Oh, I mean, I definitely love Andrew a lot. Like he's one of my biggest inspirations. I disagree with like some things. Like I definitely think that like I'm not perfectly aligned with him on everything. Like there's like as far as the war room goes and like the real world and stuff like that, I just disagree with certain business practices. But for the most part, I fully agree with him on a lot of things. I was very happy whenever he like fully did like a 180 after he got canceled, where he said that he was going to change the way he talked about a lot of things. Yeah, I really like who he is now.
What about the trafficking?
So the trafficking, I still believe he's not guilty. I don't think that they're going to pin anything on him based off of all the stuff that I've read. It doesn't look like he's going to get hit with anything. I think that was just
there's
an
nothing
attack
wrong with
by
it,
the
right?
Matrix. Huh?
There's nothing wrong with the trafficking.
There's something wrong with the trafficking?
What?
What did you say?
There's nothing wrong with the trafficking.
I'm not saying that there's nothing wrong with the trafficking.
No,
I'm saying that
I'm
he wasn't trafficking. Huh?
No,
Why are you trying to? Why are you trying to get me to say that?
He's asking very leading questions.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah,
and
yeah.
any lawyer
Look,
would see.
I
those
know,
are
I
very
know,
leading
I know,
questions.
I know. So, like, why are you trying to lawyer talk me, bro? Like, what's your point?
Right, so the point is, he's a bit extreme, right?
No, he's not. He's not extreme.
Not in my mind.
So, like, are you gonna keep talking? Are you gonna keep asking these like lawyer questions to try to pin me saying something?
I'm not lawyering.
Hey, actually, you're a faggot. Actually, why don't you just get the fuck out of here? Go ahead and kick him out of the chat.
Whoa, bro.
Nah,
whoa.
you're a fucking loser, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
Got no picture. He knew.
Damn.
No. You don't have to do that. Just kick him out of the thing. You can just go to the.
You've
just go
been
to end
trolled.
like click the same
You've been
thing.
trolled. Woo!
Let's talk to him.
Yeah, I
Let's
know
talk.
you're
He's
trolling,
just
bro.
trying to
You're
get
on
a
Twitch.
reaction, but,
Yeah, he's
you
on
know.
Twitch. No, it's just typical Twitch people, and that's fine. I like Twitch people. I want y'all to always come so I can fucking make y'all look stupid just like y'all are. And it's okay, bro. I understand that living at your mom's house really sucks. Like, I really get it, man. I know. I know. I mean, I never did that. I never lived at my mom's house, but I have friends that do the same thing as you, so I totally get it. And you know what, man? You're one of those guys. I never tell guys this. I'm going to be honest with you, bro. I never tell guys this. But you should definitely probably go go to therapy, because you're one of those guys that probably a mentor, man telling you what to do, you trying to learn anything.
It's internet versus real life.
You're so feminine, bro. Like, you're such a woman that you do have to actually go to the therapist. And I'm sorry that you have to do that. I really hope that, like, the therapy helps you, though.
You know the crazy thing about people that try to pin the Andrew Tate shit like he's just guilty in woman trafficking is,
Yeah, I called you a faggot on stream. Third Reich. I don't give a fuck. You think I'm scared to say the word faggot? I'm not scared to call you that. Go cry me a river. Report me to Twitch. You think I give a fuck about Twitch too? Fuck you, bro. I don't care.
The thing about it is it's like when you red pill and you look at situations like Andrew Tate, you start understanding the nature of women, and they are always willing. I love Andrew Tate. They at his house. They on the mansions. They in the yachts. They in the car. They in the Bugatti. They doing all that shit. In one bad day, he made me stay.
Mm-hmm.
all that. Do y'all understand how evil women can be, bro? Like, it's like, why are we negotiating with this shit, bro?
It's going to the restaurant, eating the steak, and then saying, I didn't like the way it tasted. You finished the whole steak. How are you going to complain at the very end? Like, you already took the whole benefit.
That's like a really funny scam, honestly, though. Hey, Third Rock, I don't fucking care, bro. Go fucking tell Twitch then. Report it. Why don't you also at the same time try to cancel me? Send it to every person you know, buddy. I don't fucking care.
It's one of those.
You're one of those guys that you think that like people care about what you think.
He's too scared to lose.
That's not the real world. Yeah, how many times did I have to bring up in this episode that we live in the real world, bro? We don't live online like y'all do. You can do whatever you want. I'm still gonna make my money. I'm still gonna fucking kill it. I'm still gonna do way better than you in everything else in life, regardless of what you do. And I'm sorry. That's how the world works.
Away from me, the internet will not make me. The internet will not break me.
Did y'all see that? Y'all remember that girl that was crying on Instagram because she lost her Instagram? She was on there.
Oh, dude, that shit was fucking awesome.
Oh my God. Dude, when they have full blown meltdowns over losing the internet, that tells you how much they live online versus real life.
She's like, I can't wear no filter outside.
That's where it's going. That's where it's going bad. If you're relying on something that's superficial, that's internet that can be easily faked, and you're not worried about how it benefits you in the real life, then the decision that you made from the beginning to worry more about that is where you went wrong.
Bro, we got to invest in Big Pharma, dog. Because it's going to be a lot of antidepressant medicine in the motherfucking cabinets.
Yeah, it's easy to invest in it. Yeah. Man, if you're a famous TikToker, bro, I hope you are. I hope you do clip it. Please fucking do. I'm praying you fucking do it, bro. Please blow me up. I guess you still don't understand how the internet works, bro. Literally. You really don't get it, bro. That was the whole point of what I said, Third Reich. Is because like that's how the internet works, and I just, you know what, Third Reich, I agree with you. I don't even like playing games like that. You know what I call red meat.
He's doing your work for you.
But yeah, I mean that's the internet, bro. The way you blow up on here is saying stupid shit. So I guess you gotta clip it. I guess you gotta post it on TikTok and whoops, I got bigger now. Whoops, more people agreed with me, and I have more views. Whoops. No, thank you, bro. I appreciate you a lot, man.
Punching the air, not deciding, damn, should I clip it or not? Damn it.
No, do it, bro. Please do it. Actually, I'll send you the whatever it costs for you to get the clip done. Because you're definitely one of those brokies that probably makes your own clips. So I'll just make the clip and I'll send you like $1 or something.
I make my own clip.
Hey, I'm not trying to talk shit on you. I'm not just fucking.
He's a brokey.
I'm feelings hurt.
Yeah, I mean, he's more worried about what the internet has to say than what real life say. That's all I need to know. That's all I need to know.
I know. But no, thank you, Third Reich, for coming, though, and like being like part of the show because you really did make it more entertaining, man. I really appreciate that, honestly.
I don't think he was being, what you call it?
He was just being entertaining. He was just trolling. Yeah, he was just trolling and being entertaining.
He's trying to get a reaction. He's trying to get a reaction.
I'll click that later on, bro. I can't click it right now because we're on StreamYard, but later on I'll come check out your channel and stuff, and I'll come support you, Third Reich. But no, thank y'all all so much for coming, guys. We're just getting over an hour. We didn't want to do like a super long show today. We just want to talk about that. Next Saturday, I'm going to do a really good talk, guys, about the spectrum of spirituality to science and Red Pill. It's going to be a really good discussion on next Saturday, guys. We should have a bigger panel of more of the mentors from the program. It's going to be really, really fucking fire ass show. Like, I think that I got some really good talking points for that one. Like, y'all thought I was fucking preaching some shit today. Fucking wait for that show because I got a lot of shit to dial in when it comes to the difference between spirituality and science and where Red Pill is like in the whole mix of all of it. But yeah, thank you. Why don't you go and shout out your channel really quick, bro, so I can find you?
Check me out on Facebook. I'm just building my shit. John C. Reynolds on Facebook. Hashtag Red Pill Crip. You'll see me all over there. IG Red Pill Crip 85. TikTok Red Pill Crip 85. Check me out every Tuesday from 4 until I might do 3-4 shows in one day type shit. Funny as It Gets podcast on Monday. Branch Out Radio on Monday. Question of the Day on Thursday. This is all on Facebook. Man, just tap in with me, bro. I'm the hardest nigga out here. Pause. I'm working the hardest in this motherfucker. You feel me? So thank you, Sergio, for having me. You know you're my brother, man.
Yeah, dude. No, thank you for coming again, bro. Man. I can't wait till you come back.
For sure.
Why don't you go ahead and shout yourself out, Hector, on Instagram so they can find you on there?
It's pretty freshly new. I'm kind of getting learning this social media game. You can find me on Instagram, Hombre of the House, and I'm starting my YouTube. Trying to start my YouTube. Same tag, Hombre of the House. You know, just all around man of the house type stuff. improvement, just doing real world stuff, not internet stuff.
Yeah, and guys, we're dropping our mentorship soon, and it's he's gonna be one of the like I was telling y'all earlier at the beginning of the show, he's gonna be one of the highest value guys in the Discord when it comes to like teaching real skill sets that are gonna help y'all actually get out there in real life and start making some real money and become really valuable. Go ahead and click that really quick again for my best friend Third Reich. We gotta make him famous more. Dude, you couldn't handle. What did he say? Dude, you could. Oh no, dude, you couldn't handle the heat, man. Got 5 minutes of Twitch trolling back down like Jake Paul. Man, no, it's because you can't troll a troll, bro. I'm sorry, I'm the troller. You're not gonna sit here and troll me. I troll people. I'm sorry, I'm the better one. If you want, hey, you know what, Third Reich? If you want to get better at trolling, click the link in the go to the YouTube or my LINKTREE. Click the link, bro. You can sign up for my coaching. I will coach you how to become a better troll.
Damn.
I'm really good at it, unlike you. So I would love to teach you. But yeah, thank y'all all so much for coming, guys. We will see y'all on Monday. We got the Monday show, or actually tomorrow night. I'm doing the show with Torsha and Red Pill University. We're gonna start doing a relationship panel every Sunday night. So I will see y'all for that, and then Monday I will see y'all for the regular. We're gonna do another male self-improvement show on Monday. Shout out to Fresh and Fit. I'm coming for you, Myron, and I'm coming for you. I'm definitely coming really hard for you this time. Pause. But yeah, I'm definitely coming for you. And Fresh, I'm gonna hit you too a little bit. So I hope y'all are ready for that shit. I'll see y'all on Monday though. Yeah, or tomorrow and then Monday, guys. Peace out.
Peace.
You can click end broadcast up at the top. Yeah.